Ahoy, shipmates! A bit of a midweek broadcast. I'm pretty sure it's midweek. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, it is Wednesday. It's just one ship today, shipmates, and that is the Regal Princess. She's at the far end of port, and there she is, pointing towards us down here at Mayflower Park. I can't tell if the outside microphone's working, but I think it is. I'm hoping that she'll honk towards us. The wind is from northeast. Was that going to help? Might do. It's certainly not the wrong way. Not necessarily the right way. Certainly not the wrong way. Yeah, she's up there somewhere, just to our right. Don't normally do a midweek broadcast, but I just thought I would today. We've got... what have we got? Got quite a few more ships coming up during the week. And I'm going to be away. It's Bank Holiday weekend coming up. I should be away, so I can broadcast on Friday. Actually, Thursday we've got... This is quite unusual this week. So Thursday we've got 3 ships. We've got the Aurora and Emerald Princess. So another Princess ship. They are both away at 4 and 4:30. Then Minchi 3 8 o'clock. So that's 3 away on Thursday. And then Friday we've got 3 away. We've got Britannia, Balmoral, and Vista. So it's a slightly different ship. I think we've live streamed Vista before. Then Saturday I'm going to try and live stream from the farm. We've got Independence of the Seas, MSC Virtuosa, Ventura, Iona, and Sky Princess. I'm just looking at the timings, and they look pretty good. So we've got Sky Princess at 4, Independence of the Seas and Ventura at 5, Iona at 5:30, then 6 o'clock, MSC Virtuosa. So that's pretty good. And then I think that'll probably be it, because Sunday, there's 2 ships on Sunday, but I'm not going to be able to do that, because I'll be on the farm. And once I've finished broadcasting, I have to disconnect, and due to technical reasons, I can't reconnect. And there's a couple more ships next week as well. But yes, so there we go. Thursday, Friday, well, it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. Oh, that looks like that's going quite fast. Whatever that is. On the work platforms. Sea green. Yeah, she's making a pace. There she is. She sort of bobs around port, picking up rubbish, dropping things off, servicing the bigger ships. That sort of thing. Let's have a look. There we go. Anyway, so next away is the only ship away this evening is... to be honest, I haven't heard anything on the radio. I'm slightly suspicious that the radio is working. If I haven't heard anything on the radio for more than about 5 minutes, I suddenly have this little tinkling in the back of my mind that perhaps it's not working. Oh, ahoy there, shipmate Deborah Speller. Ahoy there, Anne Savage. Ahoy there, Christine Nicholson. And ahoy there, CS28. And ahoy there, Edward Coates. Right, let's go back. I'm just waiting for... Actually, I haven't heard anything on the radio, but I noticed our Blue Spanner, Matt King's here. Excellent Blue Spanner. Have you heard anything, Matt, on the radio? It seems to be pretty quiet for me. I have these issues where the software updates, and when it does, some setting somewhere changes, and I can never tell if a setting is changed or if something's not working. Regal Princess currently is running a 12-day round trip around the British Isles. British Isles, France and Belfast. It's an odd itinerary, I think. She calls in at Cove in Ireland, then Dublin in Ireland, then Liverpool in England, Belfast in Northern Ireland, Greenock in Scotland, Kirkwall in the Orkney Isles, Leith in Edinburgh, and then goes all the way to Le Havre in France, assuming the striking French let her in, and then back to Southampton. I just find it odd that she goes to France. Probably some sort of tax reason, I imagine, something. Matt King says it's been quiet. Okay, right. I'm never going to check the radio because I'm just suspicious that it's been quiet for too long. And let me check to make sure it's... I mean, it looks like it's working from what I can tell. But let me check. Let me check the radio. Everything looks good. Yeah, radio is on. It all looks good. Oh, okay. Well, let's just hope it's very quiet. I mean, normally the radio traffic is... You don't go for more than a couple of minutes without radio traffic, especially during the day. Just had a Ro-Ro depart half an hour ago. The view from cruise cam. Actually doing quite well, the cameras now. We've got cruise cam working. Port cam is working, as you know. Then we've got itching cam, which is still suffering with internet bandwidth, but I've sort of managed to work a way around that. Netly, that's working. It's also suffering slightly with internet bandwidth. Box cam is currently working at the moment. Managed to reconnect to Cow's cam. Oh, that's the Ro-Ro that departed earlier. The Kaiser ship, or Kaiser ship. There you go, right there back. It's quite pretty, isn't it? And junction cam is working, but it's facing the roof. The scaffolding has to come down. I just need to shimmy out there and sort that out. And of course, ferry cam is working. Oh, that does look like there's some rain over there somewhere, doesn't it? And then Forley cam is also working. So currently, all cameras are working. Just junction cam's facing the wrong way. So it's not bad. I think this will be, once I get the proper ferry cam working, this is on backup ferry cam, once I get proper ferry cam working and the junction cam facing the junction, I will be at the full complement of cameras. First time I think we've had all cameras running in a long time. Oh. Pretty sure then I heard on the outside microphone some thunder. Oh, shipmate Fran Ailing also hears thunder. Put the microphone on. Let's see if... For some reason I can't hear it at the moment. I can hear it. I definitely thought I heard something over the microphone. It's difficult for me to do this. Actually, no, I can do this. That's what I do. I could do that and do this. Yeah, that's the outside microphone on now. But yeah, I thought I heard a rumble in the distance. Yeah. Okay. Definitely my radio's not working. Let's have a look. Say, every time I do updates, or I don't do updates, the software updates, and it ends up... Let's try that. Update some settings. For the moment, but yes, I definitely think there's potential of thundery rumblings. They were forecast. Shipmate Kelly Marshalls has thunder in Basingstoke. You're not far away. Shipmate Reading Lad says thunder here about 30 minutes ago, heading south. Aha. Shipmate Paul Stanley says, Captain, I liked ferry cam when you went into the ferry. Oh, probably a while ago. Oh, hello. What's going on here? I know the last sort of couple of days we've had the police doing, I think, lots of exercises. There's been a couple of black police ribs whizzing around, and also the police Battenberg boat whizzing around. Shipmate Lawrence 22 is also having a thunderstorm in Basingstoke. Might be coming your way. Ooh. I think you're probably right. I mean, it certainly looks pretty thundery over that way. Right, okay. I think I've got things working in a manner. I'm still struggling to connect to my outside microphone properly, and then things would be much easier. It's it's a technological step too far at the moment for some reason. Just pop up my banner if you're interested in a group cruise. We are operating a group cruise 14th of October on the Sky Princess to Hamburg. Had quite a few bookings so far. Paul tells me it's been going well. If you are interested, do come along. It's a 5-night cruise. We shall all be on board. That does look like rain over there, doesn't it? And the one I'm actually interested in doing, I wonder if I can find the advert. Let's see if I've taken the advert off. Let's see if I can find it. No, not that one. It might have been from a day or two ago. Yeah, must have been from a day or two ago. Paul had some adverts that he sent me across, and one of them was pretty good. Let's see if I could find it. It was on Sky Princess. Let's have a look. Where is it? There we go. Yep, found it. I'll just save this one down because I'm actually just talking to Paul at the moment about booking this one up. I've got the group cruise booked up, but nothing else booked up at the moment. So I am thinking about booking up. No. There we go. This one. Yeah, so I'm thinking about booking up this one for the middle of November. It's a 16-day one-way cruise to Port Canaveral in Florida. I've got a shipmate friend who lives in Tampa. It's only a couple of hours drive away, so I shall be able to pop. Oh, it's definitely raining in the distance, isn't it? I'm looking at the picture now. Definitely, yeah, raining. So I should be able to go over and see her. So that's leaving Southampton, calling in at Portland. So it's not far away. First stop is pretty much just down the road. Then Cherbourg in France. And then Vigo in Spain. Then the Azores, which we went through when we went on Norwegian Aqua couple of months ago. Oh, quite nice to get off there. Then Bermuda, and then all the way across to Port Canaveral. And that's 16 nights. Paul was so impressed with the price on this one, he had to actually double check and triple check it. That's an inside cabin from 679 or a balcony from 759. So I'm thinking about getting a balcony for 759 on that one, and then see if I can vlog every day. I've had quite a few shipmates say they enjoyed my daily vlogs. So it's a little bit of effort, I must say, to make a film every day, but I did quite enjoy it. And I think the Wi-Fi is pretty good on the Sky Princess. I still can't hear the radio. Oh, the shipmate Fran Ailing, she's going on the group cruise with her dad. Apparently he's monitoring the Facebook group. I'm not actually on the Facebook group. I probably need to sort that out, don't I? Well, the shipmate Shirley Dunn, it says it's lovely and sunny in Breen in Somerset. Oh, you're pretty close to the coast there. It's definitely coming in, isn't it, this weather? Pretty sunny down that way. Well, we go over on Cow's Cam. I think I can see rain in the distance on Cow's Cam. Let's just back Netley out a bit. Yeah, I think there's a big rain cloud coming over Southampton. I think that's what's happening at the moment. You can definitely see that on the ferry cam. Well, it should be Anne Savage says, "Wow, that looks rainy. Looks horrendous." Oh, it does look horrendous. Right, I'm just checking because I'm not hearing the radio and I'm not hearing lots of things at the moment. Regal Princess, she's still due at 4 o'clock. Let me check the map to make sure she's... No, nothing's happening there, and I've not heard the radio. Very annoying. Well, the shipmate Danny says, "Ahoy, Captain. Has the ship left yet?" No, not yet. She's due away 16 minutes ago. It's definitely, I think it's definitely whoever was, well, according to the weather though, the wind is from the northeast, northeast. So yeah, it probably is coming down from Basingstoke Way, and it certainly looks it, doesn't it, on ferry cam? Oh, you can see on Netley cam now as well. Well, they should make Carol finish. Says your blogs were excellent, Captain. Oh, thanks, Shipmate. Glad you enjoyed them. Like I said, it was a reasonable effort to do them, but it got me out and about, got me around the ship, got me looking at things I probably wouldn't look at normally. Oh, hey, Shipmate Hades says another rumble of thunder. I'm not hearing anything as yet. I definitely heard a little rumble about 10 minutes ago. Shipmate Elizabeth Stevens says, thunder in Sussex, Surrey border area. I'm just hoping the ship hasn't been delayed, because I'm not hearing anything on the radio. Don't know if I can find another way around to that. Shipmate Hades says, "Oh, might get a touch wet going to bike night tonight." Yes, I think you probably would. Which bike night are you going to, shipmate? Well, that's pretty good, even though Regal Princess is the other end of port, we definitely heard the horn. I think that's like to say the wind is sort of helping, sort of blowing it. Well, it's not really blowing it away. I mean, that's one the advantage. It's not necessarily blowing it to us, but certainly not blowing it away. Well, this should make Kids Go Cruising Lego Takeover. It says pushing off now. Yep. I guess you must be. I wonder if we'll get another rendition from the horns. The Princess lines tend to be quite vocal, and they also tend to blow their horns when they come past the Royal Pier area here. I like to think it's because they're trying to come across on cruise cam or ferry cam, but never mind. Perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't. Well, the shipmate Fran Nailings is looking very dark here by the stadium with some rumbles, but no rain yet. I've not heard any rumbles yet. Just one rumble a little bit. Shipmate William Johnson says, just saw lightning. Whereabouts though, shipmate? Whereabouts do you see lightning? Well, shipmate Fran Ailing says, as someone living in Southampton, that is the one and only horn that drives me nuts. Yes, it's not the most tuneful of tunes, is it? It can be a bit dreary sounding, I think. But also they do tend to honk it quite a lot. They're pretty horn happy, those shipmates on the Princess line. Well, the shipmate Ben Joyce. He's a local shipmate. He's always out on the water, operating various ferries in the area. I wonder where Ben's been today. He's normally, I don't know where he's. Sometimes he's in Cowes, sometimes in the Beauty River, sometimes in Portsmouth. Can't keep up with him. Oh, shipmate Hades is off to Gosport bike night. Yeah, I'd be tempted to go, but I don't like the rain. I'm a fair weather motorcyclist. I don't like the rain, or the cold, or the dark. So, I'm very much like Goldilocks. The conditions that allow me to motorcycle are relatively narrow in this country. Ah, right. Just looking. Yep. Regal Princess is definitely on the move. You see she's well away from the dock now. And we don't have any rain. It's 15 degrees C, gentle breeze, visibility 32 nautical miles. And there's some very dark clouds indeed currently over the port of Southampton. Lots of shipmates reporting thunder and lightning scattered around the port. It does look very dark over there, a Marchwood area, doesn't it? Oh, do you know what? Now I'm looking on box cam, just to the left, behind those cranes on the left there. I think it might be raining over there. Oh, not the best evening for a sail away, is it? Oh, well, the shipmate Michael Raymond says, I kept staying a couple of nights at Corfe Castle. Cold and wet weather today, glorious yesterday. Promises to be good tomorrow. Enjoying, as always, your life's March's Trophy. If you're staying down by Corfe Castle, shipmate, may I recommend... Oh, that rain's coming in, isn't it? If you're staying down by Corfe Castle, may I recommend the Square and Compass at Worth Matravers? Absolutely fantastic pub. Really, I mean, it's an entirely time-warped pub. When you visit that pub, you could be in the 1920s, 1950s, or the 1980s. Difficult to tell. What they should be Hammer 12 UFOs is Captain, do you know if there's anything going on June the 27th in Southampton that may affect the traffic boarding Arcadia bound for Iceland? Ooh, Iceland. 27th of June. Let's have a quick look. 27th of June. 27th of June. It's a fairly light day. It's just Arcadia and Britannia, so it shouldn't be too bad. And obviously it's not a Saturday, so it's a Friday. So it should be relatively okay, but I know there are some roadworks at the moment, but they all should be done by then. Oh, I'm just getting a hint of wing bridge on the side of... Coming into the side now. Shipmate Williams says, doesn't anticipate many waivers this evening. No, I don't think that's likely. Oh, shipmate Bonty Burns Wakey thinks there was lightning on ferry cam. Oh. Yeah, shipmate Ben Joyce is, as per usual, is all over the place. Cowles, Bewley. Can't track him down. Definitely feeling quite muggy. What's the humidity? Oh, 80% humidity. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Definitely feels like that. So we have the one and only departure today of the Regal Princess. She's off on a 12-day round trip, British Isles, France and Belfast, and she's doing this for the summer, all the way until sort of September, and then she disappears off to Galveston. Blimey. Galveston in Texas. Huh. Must be based in the Caribbean around then, I suppose. Yeah, so this is the itinerary that she's going to be undertaking over the summer here for the Port of Southampton, so every 12 days. And she calls in at Cove for Cork in Ireland, then Dublin in Ireland. Then she calls into Liverpool in England, Belfast in Northern Ireland, then Greenock in Glasgow, then Kirkwall in the Orkney Islands. That'd be quite interesting. It's quite a big ship to call in at Kirkwall. I'll have to have a look at that, because that's not very big, Kirkwall. Yeah, Kirkwall in the Orkney Islands. I mean, it must triple the population of the Orkney Islands when it turns up. Then Leith in Edinburgh for Edinburgh, and then pops into France, picks up some baguettes and some cheese, and then back to the wonderful port of Southampton. Shipmate Hayley says it's now raining. You know, I think it's raining in the distance there. Oh, yeah, it looks impending, doesn't it? In fact, I think I can see some people packing up rather rapidly down there in the park. Yep, I think it's going to be a rain departure. I don't think we've had a rain departure for quite a while. Oh, shipmate Ben Joyce, any moves tomorrow afternoon? Tomorrow afternoon? Yes, we have got 3 departures tomorrow afternoon, Ben. Ben Joyce, excellent shipmate Ben Joyce. We got the Aurora. We've got the Emerald Princess at 4, the Aurora at 4:30, and then Mine Chief 3 at 8. No, that won't affect you, but You might get caught up with the Emerald Princess and the Aurora, depending on where you're going, where you're coming from. Well, shipmates, get back, Bob. Shipmate CS28 says, "Oh, have I noticed that Cowes has a tall ship about to visit for the bank holiday weekend?" No, I didn't. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that at all, shipmate. What is CS28? What is the tall ship visiting for the bank holiday weekend then? I'll have a little look into that. Although I'm not really here, so not much I can do about it, but might be able to look at it on Cowes Cam. Oh, it's definitely getting rainy in the distance, isn't it? Ay. Oh, it is raining here. Look, I can see the raindrops on Ferry Cam. Oh, lovely. I was lucky. I popped out to the supermarket quickly this afternoon. I think my timing was excellent. Tide is on its way in, I think. Yes, tide is on the flood. And here's Regal Princess. I wonder if she's going to give us an extra couple of honks as she passes the Royal Pier here. Might slow down business for Mr. Whippy Ice Cream Man down there. Shipmate Christine Nicholson says sunny here now. So I think it's one of those days. A couple of shipmates earlier were saying that they was further up north and they were having hailstones and all sorts of things. Feels like that sort of early spring weather, doesn't it? Or late spring weather, I suppose you'd say. Yes, I'm not sure we're going to get too many waivers on board today. Shipmates Andy Nichols says we'll be due in port on holiday from the colonies on in July. We'll find a camera and wave. Oh, excellent, shipmate. Probably if depending on if there's anyone on camera duty or if I'm around. If I'm not, probably you can go down here onto Ferry Cam down the street and wave away down there. Might be your best bet. I wonder if I might preemptively turn the microphone on. What do you think? Would that be a good choice? Is that likely to scare away the ship with making noises? I don't know if the microphone picks up rain. Yeah, it does pick up rain. I can hear the rain. I can't hear the radio either. So if there's any numbers, I have to rely on Matt King. I think Matt King was listening to the radio. I'm assuming he can hear something, but I certainly can't, for whatever reason. So I'm not going to accept something's updated. It just doesn't work for me. No, I can't hear any horns just yet. Looks like there's somebody singing, doesn't it? Right on top of the big screen up there. These big screens on top of these princess ships are phenomenally bright, especially in the sort of the dark and dusk. They really light up the entire. Oh, there's a few shipmates up on top deck. There's a few shipmates out on their balconies. One advantage of this weather, we don't have the sun blinding the camera. There's the bridge at the very front. Regal Princess, she has capacity for 3,500 passengers in double occupancy format, or 4,200 in maximum occupancy. I haven't had any numbers come through yet. built in 2014, makes her 11 years old. She also has some sister ships, the Discovery Princess, the Enchanted Princess, the Majestic Princess, the Royal Princess, the Sky Princess, and the P&O Britannia. Which, I didn't know. I'd forgotten the P&O Britannia was also a sister ship. Just having a quick look down here for any flags or any waivers. Not seeing anything. Well, the shipmate Stephen D. Roberts says, "Hi, Captain. I was watching on Saturday, and you said the group cruise on Sky Princess was in November, but as I'm on the cruise, I thought it was October. It was good. Oh, yes, it is going. If I said November, it's because I was thinking of something else. It's definitely October because I've already booked up on that one. But this is the one in November that I was probably talking about. That I was thinking about going on because it's a Transatlantic." 16 nights, and Paul assures me that price is correct, which I think is astonishing. You can turn the heating off for 16 days and save some money. So I think that's a great price. Me today got to fly back from Florida. Paul told me that an all-inclusive package price for including transfers and return flights was somewhere in the region of about £1,050, he said. But if you're interested, give Paul from Love Cruise a call. I can hear the rain is now really coming down. Oh, yes, we've got some clouds and all sorts going on, haven't we? Definitely the rain has picked up. Sounds like one of those relaxation tapes, doesn't it? Pay for it. That's the Red Kestrel freight only ferry right down here in front of us. Looks like it's just waiting for one of the red funnels to disappear. It's doing extra duty at the moment, as we've got a ferry down. The Regal Princess slipping by at the back there. Oh, it's definitely getting a little wet out there. Well, the shipmate Brahanches wonders if the ships have any safety rules during lightning storms, being a big chunk of metal. I would imagine the only safety rule would be it would probably not encourage you to be up on the top deck. I would think that's probably not a good place to be if you're up on that top deck. I'd rather be inside, all safe and snug, preferably by the bar with a rum-based cocktail. There is quite a few. There is a few shipmates up there. Yep, they are up there by the sign. It looks like they're sheltering as well. Well, I was rather hoping that Princess was going to give us another honk. He is not today. Yes, I think the sailaway party is probably on pause. I just noticed someone says they wonder how many people will brave the sailaway party. Shipmate Nicola Sorth. No, I think there will be not many people braving it. Not very pleasant. Oh, it does look like the wind's picked up now as well. Has the wind picked up? Yeah, a little bit picked up. Oh, it's now coming from the it's coming from a slightly different direction now, I think. Coming from the northwest. Red Kestrel now moving back, offloading the freight vehicles. Shipmate Ready Glad says safety rule for lightning, head to the bar for sure. Yeah, that's what exactly. That was my interpretation of the rules. Make sure you're insulated inside the nice big metal cabin area of the bar. Insulate your feet by putting them up somewhere. Oh, look at that. Oh, dearie me. This weather has suddenly come in, hasn't it? I don't think we've had a bad weather day for a ship's TV for a long time. There goes Red Kestrel. So she's freight only. She's only got space for 12 passengers, and those passengers are lorry drivers. But she does also take over lots of empty wagons to the Isle of Wight. They shunt it on, and then they're shunted off. Thought I heard a... No, I think it was a Harley Davidson. Oh, well, the shipmate BWG14 says, any suggestions for pubs around the Moxley Hotel in Southampton? Yes, indeed, shipmate. The Dancing Man, which is opposite the Red Funnel Terminal, it's probably high up my list. They brew their own beer. They've got about 12 beers on tap. That's excellent. Further up the street is the Duke of Wellington. It's a bit quieter. It's not what it used to be, I have to say. And then Platform Tavern has quite a bit of live music on Friday and Saturday nights. That's just down here by Town Quay as well. They're good, all good choices. If you're in the Moxie, they're also a relatively short walk. The Dancing Man is in the old Ball House, and the building dates back to 1050. It's a very old building, one of the oldest buildings in Southampton. Well, there should be shipmate Christine Nicholson. She's off. She's off to the galley to sort out dinner. Get those priorities right. Well, the shipmate Steve D. Roberts is on. The only thing on that trip on the Skybridge says in November is the first night port is Portland. And you only live for 5 months. So I wonder if you could just skip the first night on board and then just get on at Portland. No, you want to do the whole thing, don't you? You want to depart from the wonderful port of Southampton. Enjoy the whole trip. I know some of the Holland America line ships depart from the province of Portland. Yes, the weather is not the best, is it? Shipmate Andy McG says, hi Captain, maybe I've answered this question before. Do you know where the ex-London transport buses are going or being shipped to? I do not, shipmate. I haven't actually seen anyone. People have been mentioning it, but I don't know where they're off to. If you over on Cruise Cam, there is an awful lot of red double-decker buses that I believe are being transported to somewhere. They've probably been sold overseas, and the only way you can transport them easily is on the big roads. Yes, it looks slow going out there, doesn't it? Ooh, just popping out through the murk there. Shipmate CS28's come back. She said there's a galleon visiting Portsmouth the weekend. NAO Santa Maria, a replica galleon. First visit to Cowes. Probably not going to be able to see that, unfortunately. Well, the shipmate Annie Anna, so where's she going to? She's off around the UK for a British Isles, Ireland and France cruise. This is the Regal Princess's itinerary for the summer. Should be calling in at Cove or Cork in Ireland, then Dublin in Ireland, then heading up to Liverpool in England, and back across to Belfast in Northern Ireland, then Greenock in Scotland, Kirkwall in the Orkney Islands. I must have a look into that because I can't imagine there's a lot of space for a massive cruise ship in Kirkwall. Obviously, it does fit. Then Leith in Edinburgh, and then, this is the bit I don't understand, quickly pops across to France, Le Havre in France, and then comes back. And that's a 12-day cruise. It's looking pretty murky down there. Well, shipmate Hades says definitely lightning in Southampton. Had 2 flashes whilst in the garden. Okay, I have not seen anything. I think I heard a rumble of thunder a little while ago, and that was about it. Shipmate Steve D. Roberts lives in Weymouth. Oh, yes, very close to Portland. Oh, well, you just have to come into port, shipmate, and then have an extra night on board. That's the Regal Princess passing dock head. And I can show you what the shipmate was asking about the London... Oh, no, London buses. Oh, look, some Mexico innovations on the way out. So there's a whole line of London bus double-deckers down there. So I'm assuming they're off for export to somewhere. Where exactly, we don't know. And Mexico innovation, local hopper treasure. Ooh. I think I might have heard a little rumble then. Still raining. She's reversing up. I'm not quite sure where Semix is going. We'll be out and about in the Solent, dredging away. She comes up. I definitely heard that rumble. Well, shipmate Danny says, do you know I'll be streaming next? I'm going to be streaming Thursday, Friday and Saturday this week. And then that's it for me. Should be away for the weekend. Definitely heard that bit of thunder though. That was good. Well, it's looking miserable. Not what we've been used to the last couple of weeks. I think the weather has arrived later than they've been expecting. Yeah, what's it going to... Oh, I was trying to see what Semix goes up to. Oh, I think she's been into the Empress dock and she's just coming out. That's what's going on there. So there you go. See, she's just been into the Empress dock. She's just coming out. Waiting, I suspect, for Regal Princess to pass by. Well, hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. I should be back Thursday. I'll give you some timings so that you're in the know. I should be back Thursday at 4 o'clock for Emerald Princess. Let's hope that she gives us a bit more honking, because that was a little disappointing from Regal Princess. Normally they give us an extra blast from as they come past Town Quay. So Thursday will be live at 4 o'clock. Then for Emerald Princess, 4:30 for Aurora. Probably have a bit of a galley break, and then Mine Chief 3 at 8 o'clock. Friday we have the Oceana Vista at 6 o'clock, the Britannia at 4:30, and the Balmoral at 5. So that's a pretty good schedule there for Thursday. Friday, Independence of the Seas and Ventura at 5, and then MSC Virtuosa at 6, which is pretty good. Oh, sorry, hang on. I've got my days wrong. No, Friday is Vista, Balmoral and Britannia. Saturday is Independence of the Seas, MSC Virtuosa, Ventura, Iona and Sky Princess. And it looks like we're starting at 4 o'clock with Sky Princess. Ventura and Independence of the Seas at 5 o'clock, which is quite good because that means Ventura will pass Iona, which means could get a lot of honking there. Then we've got Iona at 5:30 and MSC Virtuosa at 6. So yeah, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. I'll carry on following as best I can the Regal Princess. I shall see you all again tomorrow at 4 o'clock for Emerald Princess. Hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. If you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. And many thanks to all my Patreons, PayPal donors, members of the channel, and of course, most of all the Blue Spanner crew for looking after the chat, not only this broadcast, but all the other broadcasts. Till next time, shipmates.